Are we live or not? I think
What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? We are going to do a live stream now on El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, good or bad. And if we just heard us talk and we're starting again, that's because we are not quite sure how to use the new software from YouTube. So
is this a new update?
It's a new update.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks, YouTube. Thanks.
So anyway, right, there's been El Camino come out just a couple of days ago.
Yes, on Friday.
And a lot of talk about it. I see a lot of divided opinion, let's say, on the internet, on IMDb, on Facebook. We posted out a promo for this, or a little advertisement for this earlier today, and roughly 50-50. 50% don't like it, they think it's rubbish. 50% love it. We're going to try and put some
positivity towards.
Well, explain why there's such a divided opinion. Right?
Oh, okay.
But also we want your opinion as well. So get involved, get chatting, and we'll kick off here. So first of all, Mark, without giving, there's going to be lots of spoilers.
Yes, so
right?
Don't watch it if you
You've
don't
been warned.
Have a lot of spoilers.
But Mark, tell us roughly what the plot of the film is.
Okay.
Without giving too many spoilers, and fairly quickly.
So basically, Jesse Pinkman, this follows up after the last episode of Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman's escaping from his imprisonment in his Camino. That's why the movie's called El Camino. I think.
Well, so hold on. So at the very end of so I'll give you a bit of background first of all. When we Mark just watched Breaking Bad and finished it just a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
So I actually, in fact, not even a couple of weeks, this week actually.
Yeah, it was recent.
And he and I watched the last episode of Breaking Bad together. Him for the first time, me for the second time.
I only kept watching it because you kept saying, "No, trust me, it's worth it. See the last episode; it is so good." And I was like, "Okay, I'll keep watching."
So there is a recap of the entire. Was it 5 seasons, 6 seasons?
5 seasons
of Breaking Bad.
A lot of dialogue
at the beginning of the movie, which if you haven't seen it, you're not going to get the full effect of it. But basically, Jesse Pinkman spent the last, I suppose, pretty long period of time as a caged animal.
A whole year, I think it was.
It was a long time as a caged animal.
Yeah.
And
hashtag hashtag what?
We'll come back to John in a minute. John's just trying to.
I don't regret, honestly.
So basically, what was I going to say? Yeah. So basically, Jesse Pinkman spent the last. This is not the main character, the second main character. He spent the last quite a long time a caged animal, and he gets out at the very end of the last episode, and basically he is mentally destroyed, physically destroyed.
He's traumatized. He's like, what the heck, I'm free, let's go. And he's not used to it, and he's like going as fast as he can in his car, and then something happens. But I don't really want to say that, should I?
Well, no, we can. So basically he gets away, he escapes because Walter White lets him go free in an El Camino, which is the name of the movie. So the El Camino is the car he gets away on, and also the El Camino keeps coming up. The El Camino is a main character, let's say, in the movie.
The car?
Yeah, the car. The car is in the movie several times. So remember they were getting rid of the body.
Yeah.
That's in El Camino, and you reminded me of that. I didn't even notice that. Right. So we got some views in here from John. Johnny disappointed.
Recap was better than the movie.
That I read that very quickly, John, and first of all I thought was shit.
Hashtag Chubby Todd, yeah.
Hashtag Chubby Todd, yes. One of the continuity errors of this movie is that Todd, the really freakishly
I think that's why I wouldn't give it a 10.
Oh no, go on.
Because he looks so fat and it just didn't look right.
Yes, this movie picks up.
It was like Fat 4.
This movie picks up right after the last episode of Breaking Bad, and Todd, who is one of the scariest characters, he seems all very nice and sweet and kind, but he's a psychopath.
He's like, I got you Ben and Jerry's.
And he's put on about 3 stone weight.
Yeah,
so
he looks bad.
That's a bit scary. Anyway, so quick plot. He gets to escape. He escapes, and what?
He instantly goes to his best mate's house. What do you call him? Skinny Pete and Badger. Mm-hmm. And then they're all like, "What?" At first, Skinny Pete thinks he's like a homeless guy. He's like, "Are you lost?" And then he's like, he looks up, and then Skinny Pete goes, Jesse.
Right, so we're meant to give a high-level synopsis here. So that's detail, right? So basically...
Okay. So basically, he meets up with his friends, and he gets a shower in the house, and then...
Too much information.
He goes out, and then...
Too much information.
No, I'm being quick
High
here.
level. No, that's not the... Right, so basically, Jesse gets out, and he's trying to figure out what he's going to do, and he has all these flashbacks. And the first flashback he gets is from Mike, who's the guy that kills people, and he kind of sets the direction of the movie, which is... Where's he going to go to?
Alaska.
Which is where a lot of people go to in this film.
And in the end, actually,
So
no,
that's the first thing. Second thing is he has to get some money.
Yeah.
Right. So how does he get the money, Mark?
Well, he has a flashback, and then it goes back to reality, and he's basically looking everywhere in.
No, he gets it. No, hold on, don't go too fast. He gets a flashback, and he remembers that Chubby Todd. No, I'm giving you. No, I'll explain later.
All right.
Chubby Todd has stashed away some money.
Yes.
So then he has to try and find the money, but Chubby Todd has moved the money, so he spends quite a bit of time finding it.
Yeah.
And then?
And these two guys, which he thinks are, cops or police, come in, and he's basically hiding, and then he hides under this like mattress, and then he whips out a gun and threatens one of the police guys.
So basically,
and then it turns out that they're not policemen. They're like actually the people that were working with Uncle Jack's nephew, the crazy guy who seems nice. And then Jesse goes, what does he do? I can't even remember.
So basically, okay, let me give you the quick plot because we're getting rambling here, right? So basically, Jesse has to get to Alaska. He needs some money.
Yeah.
He goes to Todd's apartment. Todd is the psychopath whose uncle is even more psychopath than Todd is.
Yeah.
And tries to find the money. A couple of supposed cops come and get in the way, but they end up coming to some agreement, and they split the money. But then, as part of this, Jesse finds out that one of the supposed cops is the guy that built the cage.
As soon as he says,
and that was quite a moment for me, because when you put yourself in Jesse's mind, and this guy was a caged animal, and he was imprisoned against his own will, and this is the guy that built the apparatus to keep him caged for all that time. He's out for blood. So basically, he goes for blood, and that works out. Then he gets some more money. Then he has to get his way to Alaska. Quite a hot why he can't get to Alaska in his own, I don't know. Well, that's not, I do know. He has to go there, without anyone raising any questions. So he meets up with Ed, and Ed is the guy who got Walter White to go made him disappear. So basically, they meet up with Ed, and he helps Jesse disappear, and he needs a bunch of money. So he has most of the money, but not all of it. He has to get some more.
He's missing some, like a little bit. And
he gets some more, nope. And then eventually he gets up. So, I guess to Alaska. So it all went well. So
that was a quick repack.
The question is, now John was disappointed. Now, let me ask you.
I first thought he was going after Walter's money.
It was Walter's money. I thought Walter's money, all of Walter's money was not lost. Anyway, Sean. Mark, what did you think? Was it good or bad? Was El Camino good or bad?
No, it was good. I liked it. I think I wouldn't give it a 10 just because of Todd being fat. Have to say, I'm sorry. I thought they were trying to like cover up the fact that he was fat with like when he
in the cage, and they kept him kind of
kept him kind of hidden. Yeah. Maybe they were doing that on purpose to try and like hide his face and then show his fat face, and everyone's like, "What the?"
He put on a lot of weight. I'm going to say something about shocking the Mark. I haven't told Mark yet. What did I think of it? I thought I would get. What would you give it out of 10?
I give it a 9. I wouldn't give it a 10.
I would give it a 7.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why is this. Okay, there is a lot of divided opinion on this movie, right? Part of it is because some people have never seen Breaking Bad, and they shouldn't be watching the film because it isn't really for them. El Camino is for the fans of Breaking Bad. That's the first thing.
How did he get a ski?
Got a ski.
It's like basically bald head.
Yeah, so John's basically saying it was good, but not the caliber of the series. Now, I think the problem of it was they made it into a movie, and actually it should have been done as a couple of extra episodes. Right?
Yeah, some people said that.
I think that's what it's done, because it's not really a movie. It's really just a couple of episodes stuck together.
I also think I give it a 9 because not just because of Todd being fat, but was because the movie was slightly too long. I think it could have been a bit shorter.
If it was a couple of episodes, it would have been fine.
So basically, a couple of episodes, yeah.
So I think that's the first thing. The second thing is, the big question is, did we really need this movie?
Yes, I think so, because I think, I wanted to find out what happens when Jesse leaves.
My concern. So you've just finished watching it.
Car.
I watched it a couple of years ago. I've been telling everybody Breaking Bad's the best TV show ever.
And
then they did this. And my concern is, they've done this now, and it maybe takes a little bit of the kind of
spirit of Breaking Bad away.
Yeah, a wee bit of it, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Now, having said that, I thought the way they dealt with the story about Jesse and what happens to him was quite good because it doesn't end, it does continue, it's pretty intense. I thought the way Jesse dealt with all the emotions and all the kind of crap he'd been through, all the shit he'd been through, it was pretty good. I thought the guy, the fake cop that was the guy who built the cage and built all his, I thought that was done very well. That was really cool, actually.
Near barrage.
And stick to the program. And
definitely.
And John saying we didn't need Better Call Saul either.
I
haven't watched
really
Better Call Saul,
to be honest, because I think Breaking Bad, that's it.
I did think so. A couple of things as well. Sorry. So Ed, I thought Ed was pretty good. Like we all know, I think. Well, you probably all know Ed, the guy that plays Ed. And I don't have his name here. Apologies. He had a bit of a resurgence in his career when Quentin Tarantino hired him for. I've forgotten the name of the movie. No. Years ago.
That guy looked like the guy from Godzilla.
No. Years ago. What was he in? Jackie Brown.
Who is this guy, Ed? I know. Oh, yeah.
Jackie Brown. And he came back into kind of the limelight with Jackie Brown, which eventually led him to being cast in Breaking Bad because he was in Breaking Bad. Of course, and now he was in this one, and he died on the day that the El Camino came out.
I didn't even know, and Dad literally told me last night. I was like, what?
Which is pretty
sad. He died on Friday.
He died on the day it came out. Yeah, pretty sad.
That is sad, like.
Very sad. Now, spoilers. I thought it was pretty cool that Kristen Ritter's character is in the movie. When Jesse's having a few flashbacks. No, not flashbacks, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually thinking about
his
life today and where he would be if his girlfriend hadn't died.
Oh.
The girlfriend that Walter White basically let die, if you remember.
I thought that was a flashback. So that's just all a dream.
He was sort of dreaming. I think it was more of a dream. I think that was more of a dream.
Yeah.
I think that was more how he'd liked things to end up.
And they didn't end up like that, all because of Walter White.
Yeah, psycho. And then, say my name. And then the other cool thing was, of course, Walt.
Right. What?
Walt.
What are we on?
So Walter White.
Oh, right.
So of course he's in it as well. It's a flashback, so that was pretty cool. So obviously they kept it very quiet.
No, that flashback.
I mean, everyone sort of knew he was going to be in it, but as a flashback,
I was worried he wouldn't be in it actually, because I saw in the cast now in BD, it didn't show up Bryan Cranston. I was like, what? No, and then I was like, wait, hang on. They sometimes do this, and it is like the biggest TV show or whatever, so they want to like surprise people, but. That again, so like you said, I think you might be in it, but I don't know.
So I think like if you're a Breaking Bad fan, if you watch Breaking Bad and you enjoyed the series, I do think you need to watch that.
You should, yes. You should.
I think you need to watch it. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, people have asked me on Facebook and stuff, should I watch it? Do you need to have watched Breaking Bad to watch this? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think Breaking Bad is better than the movie, if I'm being honest, because like Breaking Bad, damn, like it's so good.
No, I think
it was the best TV series I've ever watched.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Ever.
So you'll notice that Mark, when we looked at IMDb last night, which you can see there in the background, it was 8 last night.
It's gone down.
I know it's gone down. It's gone down. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the Breaking Bad, the awesomeness of Breaking Bad will be like 6. Diluted a little bit. But I do think I thought they handled it. I thought they shot it really well. I thought it was a really good story. I do think they should have done it as a couple of TV episodes. I hope it will get people interested in watching Breaking Bad.
I think it will.
Just binge watching Breaking Bad on Netflix, because it is on Netflix.
Will get more, popularity. Not this movie.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad more.
So
those episodes.
Anywho, right. So that's basically it. I think we've covered all the chats.
I talked about ratings. I said 10, or no, not 10, 9. Now I'm thinking I'm probably 8 now. To be honest.
No, that's, you see, I never tell him what I think, because if I tell him, he'll just
it's not because of you. It's because of that. It's the IMDb reviews.
Right.
Now
we have to go and see Joker.
Oh yes, the Joker.
At some point.
Oh yes.
I want to see Joker. I haven't seen Joker yet. But no, we'll stick to this. We'll stick to this.
Yeah.
So that's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. But Breaking Bad, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, this whole thing about El Camino brings back to the fore the whole awesomeness of Breaking Bad. You need to watch Breaking Bad if you haven't. It's on Netflix. You can binge watch the whole thing. What I would say is, and I did have to say to you, when you start watching season 1, it's a bit slow.
Yeah, no, it's a slow burner.
You didn't. You were like, should I keep watching this?
My mates were like,
No!
I don't really want to watch it.
Keep watching it.
It doesn't seem good, but you have to watch it. Just keep watching a few more episodes and you'll be like, you'll be hooked. You'll be like, it'll be like meth, you know?
John's asking what would you change. John, I actually wouldn't change anything, John.
Love it.
my only problem, it's not a problem, my only question about it is, should they have done it? That's my only thing. Having done it, I thought it was really good. I thought the way they dealt with Jesse and the way he coped with just what had happened to him was pretty intense. I mean, that guy was tortured. He was held against his will. You know, I thought they actually went really deep into that. I was just watching and thought, that was really well done. And the way he acted out, the way he's completely freaking out and he's struggling to cope with getting his senses back, and then eventually he does. I thought that was really well done, actually.
I loved how they
but
show.
It's not a movie. You know, there was a thing about, you know, why Vince Gilligan was saying some of these things shouldn't be released in theaters. There was a reason why he was probably saying that, because it's not really a theater movie. It's something for something for streaming. Netflix, it's binge watching stuff. It's basically taking a couple of TV out with maybe 3 and bolt them together. So I think that's where I'm at. I would give it 7 out of 10. But Breaking Bad, the whole season is a 9 out of 10, maybe 9.5. It's one of the best TV shows ever, if not the best.
I'd give the last episode 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10. Oh, it was so good. Oh.
Yeah, if you the last episode. By the way, a little bit of a
spoiler?
I think you probably know that. No, not so much spoiler.
Oh, really? Okay.
The last episode of Breaking Bad. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, and the last episode is iconic. What he does, without saying what it is, he does in the last episode, there's a thing called Mythbusters, and the guys there they worked with Vince Gilligan, this is years ago, and they tried to prove that kind of disprove that you could do what Walter White does at the end of the last episode in the last season of Breaking Bad, and they actually proved they could do it and do it better.
I don't know what you mean by better.
They did a more better machine. Don't give it all away. So they did it better, basically. Did it better. Oh, well, but yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, okay, that's it.
That was El Camino.
Let's wrap this up.
Breaking Bad movie review. I thought it was pretty good. I think it was a little too long. Could have been shortened down, maybe like with a couple episodes, like that's it. I give it an 8 out of 10. Not 9. I think 9's a little bit too high. 8 is
so leave it there. Right, guys.
Only after saying that. But anyways, make sure you subscribe. Sorry. Subscribe and like. Make sure you subscribe. Smash the like button. And comment down below what other movies you want us to review. And just other videos we should do.
And do you like our new green screen? And our new lighting? We've got all this lighting. We've got all this,
new setup. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
But yeah. Mark.
No. Mark.
Sorry. Do it again.
Mark.
And Dave. Out.